Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video idea I just came up with at random, and I decided to do my makeup as if I had dry skin, which I don't. I have very oily skin and I sweat very easily. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see that somewhere in this video. So we're gonna get to it, and I hope that you enjoy. So I'm gonna start off with sunscreen. I'm gonna do skincare because it is a step that I don't do with makeup. So starting off, I think I'm gonna do serum and moisturizer. For moisturizer, I'm gonna be using the Clinique Dramatically Different gel. I've heard many people say that, having your skincare underneath can really help your makeup, but I've never been one to do that. Then the Ordinary Buffet Serum. I've been advised that serum goes before moisturizer. I mean, I'm not saying no, but it's just something that I'm not used to. Ooh, my face is feeling all types of moisture right now. This is the Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protecting Lotion 50 plus. There's so much moisture on my skin. But you know what? Who knows? I might even end up surprising myself. I think I should let that sink in just a little bit, so I will be back to do the base portion in a few minutes. We are back and it feels like it's sunk in for the most part. There's still a bit of that luminosity. So we're gonna get into the base portions. I'm gonna start off with Stroke Cream. This is a product by MAC, and I know that people who have dry skin struggle with illumination and moisture just naturally. Ooh, look at that. I personally like the look of luminosity. It's youthful, there's more dimension to the skin, but I can't do it. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream, full coverage cream and anti-aging hydrating serum. I don't have a true hydrating foundation, so this is the closest thing I can get to a hydrating one. This naturally has kind of that, I compare it to balmier foundations, whether that's in compact form or in a tube. There's a bit of this balmy gloss, almost porcelain on top of the skin. I know this looks crazy, guys, but most of it is just the SPF and my ring light. It does not look this crazy in real life. So I have that pressed into my skin, and we can move on to concealer, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and for the most part that's all I do with my concealer. So everything is hydrating, hydrating, hydrating. Moisture, 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 glow, glow, glow. I'm already getting a bad feel about my T-zone and right through here in my cheeks. Now we're gonna cream bronze, and I'm gonna use my creamiest bronzer. This is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Makeup Stick, and I have it in the shade Suede. I've said it 1,000 times before. I got the wrong shade years ago and decided to use it as a bronzer, and it worked out for me. So when this went on sale, I just bought it up into the forehead because your girl's got a big forehead. My upper lip is already looking some type of way, and I'm not even done with the base stuff. My face right now, in terms of the way it feels, I'm not used to it at all, and so it's a little uncomfortable. You see the creasing on my eyes? I know that's pretty common, but I'm just saying, we haven't even gotten started. So let's move on to cream blush, and today I'm going to be using the Honest Beauty cream blush in Peony Pink. Just tap that in. I really like cream blush. I always need to set it. My skin is probably thinking, what are you doing? This is not how it's done. You're ruining our routine. Blame YouTube. I feel like my body's starting to warm up. Told you guys I sweat a lot, and my face is already in certain spots, it's already reacting. So we're gonna do highlighter now. Cream highlighter. I'm just gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. It's more of a subtle version of the strobe cream. I think think we are ready for powder, and powder is not going to be a matte powder. I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium golden. This does have a bit of that subtle glow, and I'm not going to be going as heavy with it because I often see people who have dry skin say that they only powder where they get oily, and although I get oily everywhere, just different degrees of oily, I want to stay true to my dry skin peeps routine. So it's usually the T-zone and just kind of lightly around the cheeks, a little on the forehead, but they sort of avoid like the back parts of the cheeks because that doesn't get oily. So let's register that in here and get that done. I think I should use another powder brush. This is the brush that I would normally use. This is very densely packed, so I get a lot of powder on application. This one is a little more flimsy. It's got more give to it. Oh, this brush is nowhere near the density. It's so weird applying powder with it. And then right here, right through here, and the chin. All right, so I got all the areas covered, nothing on the outer portions of my face. I'm debating if I should just lightly set my cream bronzer with powder and my blush with powder, but I also want to just give it like a real fair shot at a true dry skin routine. Let's see how we are within the first hour, and then maybe we'll reevaluate from there. So for right now, I will just leave it as is. This is what my skin happens to look like right now. It is 10:12 a.m. I would show you my phone, but it has a family member's photo on it, and I just don't want to do that. Before I move on to doing the rest of my face, I wanted to come on here real quick and show you I just did my brows. That's all I've done since I said I was going to do the rest of my makeup. Look at my eyes. You see the creasing? This is why I have to really set my eyelids, because this is going to happen. BRB. The time now is 10:27, so it's been about 15 minutes, and I just sat here looking through my phone and eventually just put on a brown eyeshadow, one coat of mascara. Let's do a little bit of chapstick because my sinuses has made me rub my nose excessively, and then the tissue travels down to my lips. I will not be doing a full wear test. I know that within the 3 or 4 hour mark, I'd be able to prove my point. So I'll be back within the next hour, give you an update. I already feel my sweat coming through, and I'm looking at my skin. This all right up here, it's already activating itself. And I'm a little worried, but as far as the outer portions of my face, looking good. It actually looks pretty set, even though I don't have any powder on it. But let's see where we'll be within the next hour. Here we are, an hour and a half in. It was supposed to be an hour, but I got carried away with one of my shows. So I need to be fully transparent. I have done absolutely nothing but watch the TV show and been following just baseball, and I've been in the air conditioner. I have not sweat any. So what I'm gonna do this time around is get a little bit more physical and not rely on the air conditioner. As you can hear, it is off. So the update is it looks good. Okay, it still looks good on my skin. I haven't really had much oil coming through just yet. I do see separation on just like the base, the side of my nose. It is not looking pretty. I am seeing the foundation settle into the pores in my nose, but not so much on my cheeks and chin just yet. Let's see if there's any transfer. So tap that onto my fingers, and let's get a napkin to see. There's definitely some transfer. So I can only imagine what that would be like if I was wearing a mask. But I mean, shut up, chicken. Can't say anything really bad though, as far as like the overall, because it looks good. So here is our check-in. Hour and a half. Let's do it another hour and a half and see how far we go. Tennis ball for pressure points. So I'm a little bit closer in for our final check-in. I have to take this off because it's getting my face really itchy. I think that's my skin's way of saying like take this crap off. So let's just do a final roundup. Underneath my eyes is a total mess, and it's really gathered into my fine lines, but it's also not set enough to where I can just do this and it's fine. There is a little bit of wearing off on my nose right through here. This has gotten progressively worse. It's starting to settle a little into my smile lines here, but nothing too bad actually. There is creasing, that big line on my forehead. There's a little bit of wear right here. But the outer portions of my face still looking pretty solid. So from this wear test, the biggest problem is right in my nose area, but that's always where the problem is for me. So as we close this video out, I guess just based on my experience, granted it's been about 3.5, almost 4 hours. It really wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be completely melted off, but I did not go out and run errands, didn't do my usual bits where even if I did powder the way I would want to go out into public, my makeup would still kind of melt off then. I can only imagine what my face will look like. This is pretty damn good. I was expecting the worst, honestly. And maybe things worked in my favor where I didn't even really sweat today, which is weird because I sweat so easily even filming videos. You see it. You probably saw it in my last video. I was sweating. But I don't know, that maybe the powers that be were just, they were giving me a break today. I don't even think I would blot at this point. So here we have the final wear. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was sure that by now I would have proven my point that you cannot wear makeup that isn't made for you. I still think I hold by that, but in this case, in this situation, in this try-on, I don't think I proved my point. I know I didn't prove my point. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a fun idea. Obviously, this won't be going up on Instagram, but if you're interested in any of my makeup looks, be sure to check me out there. It'll be the first link in the description box down below where I post a photo of all my makeup looks along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.